You are now tuned in to the Talk Your Shit podcast. And I talk my shit. Sure I can. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about this. Yo. Welcome to the Talk Your Shit podcast with two pretty little ladies. Talk a lot of shit about a lot of shit tonight. Without the ladies, so you know it's about to go down.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
We talk a lot of shit about a lot of shit. What we don't talk about is nothing. We talk about every fucking thing. You hear me? This is off limits. We are in the hour, so we going. It's really gonna get busy tonight. I'm the captain of the ship. My name is J.O. And to my right, I got my man.
Yeah, Wink, man. What's going on, Joe?
Winky Dicky.
Come on, bro.
It's Wink's birthday, baby.
Yeah,
it's Wink's birthday today.
I'm old as shit.
Yeah, he that.
I'm old as shit.
But he here, and he's still alive.
Blessed to see another year, man.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no place I'd rather be.
So tonight.
Oh, we gotta put some music on because you all sending messages and
tonight.
Come on,
okay,
bro.
My bad. I'm sorry.
I ain't hit the button either, man. Hit the button, man.
What button? You are now tuned in to the Talk Your Shit podcast.
I ain't hear it.
Yeah, I ain't never first went on.
I guess the music was a little louder now.
We
We're having a couple technical difficulties.
We're gonna have a little party tonight, so you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a couple times, a couple minutes talk about some women. We might even talk about ourselves a little bit, but we're gonna talk a little bit tonight. We're gonna have we probably have some guests come through. We'll see what happens, you know. But we're gonna talk some shit, you know what I'm saying? So
that's what I was born to do.
That's what you was here to do. That's what you here to do tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I don't know about what I want to do, but we definitely gonna do that tonight. So, it's been a lot of shit happening, man. It's been a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
We had our show the other day, Wednesday. We're gonna post that up and make sure everybody gets out to everybody. You know, tell them what you tell them, Wayne. Like, subscribe.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. He can't get that right there. His life depended on it.
Can't do it. Can't do it. I let Wayne do that.
Yeah, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Well, 50 what? We about to party this bitch. I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
So I'm trying to tell you. So let's talk about this Deion stuff because I feel like it's been talked about a lot, but I really need to kind of put my opinion out there a little bit. You know what I'm
yeah, go ahead, do your thing, man.
I feel like we can talk about that tonight. It's been talked about a lot. We're gonna talk about it a little bit tonight because it's just one of those things that we need to go ahead and discuss a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like we both men right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it.
And I'm definitely a sports addict.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk a little bit about
so
that.
I'll let you start.
We're gonna talk a little bit about the playoffs or
lack thereof.
We're gonna talk about the early NBA season and probably how the Warriors are. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
But that's not what they are. So Deion, if you have been living under a rock, as Wink would say, Deion was at JSU, Jackson State University, for 3 years.
Did he get 3? I thought it was only 2.
It was 3.
Okay.
He just finished the 3rd year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So he went undefeated. They got to the championship. The HBCU championship or whatever.
The little bowl game.
Bowl game where they played North Carolina Central. And they lost a heartbreaker, but he got them to where they wanted to go. Now everybody's talking about how Deion is sellout, or he should have did this and he should have did that. There's a lot of rumors flying about he gave up money, part of his salary to help facilities and stuff like that. Also, people are saying that he didn't really do this and he didn't really do that. Well, I'm here to say this. Deion is a football coach. First and foremost, that's what he came there to do. He came there to coach football. He came there to make the culture better. He came there to make the team better. He came there to make the facilities better. And if you ask me, check. He got recruits in there that would normally come to HBCUs. He got them to an 11-0 record. He got them to a bowl game. And he, rumor or not, he supposedly, allegedly, and I don't know, I got to see the receipts. I don't know. But he allegedly or, supposedly gave half his salary to make the facilities better. And I heard that's what he did. Problem, I think, is that we look to one man or one celebrity to do everything. That's not that man's job. That man's job was to do exactly what he did. You understand what I'm saying? So didn't nobody say nothing about Lincoln Riley when he flew straight to USC after the last game, basically before the bowl game to USC and left Oklahoma high dry because Caleb followed him, which was fine. Travis Hunter, Shador, they following Deion. Again, but their recruits, their coaches they left behind to make the because he brought elite coaches with him, so it made the coaching better. He got recruits in there that decided to stay to make the team better. So in my opinion, I mean, he did what he's a football coach. I mean, I understand the fame, I understand all that stuff, and hopefully HBCUs can get more people. But let me enlighten a couple people. We all know, if you don't know, Eddie George was a
hell of a running back. Hell of
a running back. Maybe Hall of Famer, maybe not. I don't know.
I think he is in Hall.
Maybe Hall of Fame.
Oh, I gotta look at that.
He's at Tennessee State. Great running back. Tennessee State came back. What a lot of people don't know is that a few years ago, Morgan hired a relatively known Big Ten back in Tyrone Wheatley. So there have been head coaches, there have been football players that come back to coach at HBCU. Maybe not as famously or as successful as Deion, but they have come back to help. So in my opinion, again, I just don't think that Deion should be held accountable for the help he did get, or the help that he was supposed to do by himself. Like nobody could do it by themselves, man. I just feel like he did what he could, and he moved on to a better opportunity. So maybe change that culture. You never know, when we get to Colorado, he might change that culture. As far as the football team is concerned, as far as more recruits going to PWIs or whatever, or whatever the case may be. I already know he changed the culture of HBCU because again, he got recruits that wouldn't normally go, and now they set up where they could just last year or before Deion got there around this time, nobody was talking about Jackson State.
I didn't even know where the hell Jackson State was.
So now we talking about Jackson State and losing Deion, but Jackson State gonna be all right. All they gonna do is flip it the way they should, and give recruits and stay. The way he set it up, they can stay good.
It's a win-win. I think it's a win-win. And the reason why I say I think it's a win-win is because you now promote a coach that's already in that locker room that knows these young men and knows the system and knows the attributes of these young men, and he can do his job and set them up for success. That's the one thing. That's the one thing I love about it.
That's great because I missed that point. I had that in my head, but you're right.
I love that. Oh, and sidebar, Eddie George was a semi-finalist to go into the Hall of Fame. So he's on the cusp. I think he might not get in second ballot, but I think he will be.
Eventually, I think he'll get in.
Definitely do, because let me go back to read his accolades. 1996 was the Offensive NFL Rookie of the Year. He was first team All Pro in 2000, second team All Pro in '99, full-time Pro Bowler. Made the All Rookie team in '96. He's a member of the Titans and Oilers Ring of Honor. Has his jersey number retired, number 27, in the Tennessee organization. He was a Heisman Trophy winner back in '95. He won the Walter Camp Award. He won the Maxwell Award, the Doak Walker Award, and Big Ten Most Valuable Player and Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year, and the unanimous All American. All of those last awards were all in '95. And he also has his number retired at Ohio State, and that was number 27. 10,000 yards, 3.6 yards per carry, 68 rushing touchdowns, 268 receptions with 227 receiving yards and 10 receiving touchdowns. And he also has a no, he doesn't have a Super Bowl. Oh yeah, right. They lost to Kurt Warner in that game, the greatest show on turf. But to the Dion thing, to my understanding and the videos and that I've saw and articles that I've read, Jackson State, of course, is a HBCU, and as most HBCUs are located in predominantly black neighborhoods, in the inner cities of these communities, and you gotta go and you gotta deal with the things that come with that. And unfortunately, us Negroes will be Negroes. And to my understanding, one of the games that he coached and won, he goes back to his office and is missing jewelry, money, cell phone. And this is somebody that's bringing positivity to your community. You know what I'm saying? He's bringing entertainment of a high level in which you probably will never see at another HBCU.
Can I drop a little negative knowledge?
Go ahead, do your thing.
I think what most people don't understand, unless you play football, most people don't understand that from the high school level on up, the real people, the people that the players really care about all the time is their position coaches. That's what they spend the most time with.
Agreed.
So a head coach, a lot of times is a figure. Now Dion he's a great motivator, he's a great speech person and everything, but I guarantee you a lot of them Jackson State players, except for the ones like Travis Hunter, he personally was recruited in, and his son, of course.
His sons. People forget about his sons.
Well, I think
he had more than Shador on the team, too.
But I think Shiloh is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's saying, because Shiloh actually enjoyed being in an HBCU and being in that community. And also, his position coach, like I said, the position coach are the ones that you really care about. Those are the ones that you attach to more so than the head coach, because when you have meetings, most of the time when you have a meeting and you see the head coach in the meeting, it's because it's the whole meeting.
Right. The whole team is in that meeting.
And he might drop back other position meetings, but he's usually off handling other business. That's how it's supposed to go anyway. There are certain cases where, like I said, Lincoln Riley, I mentioned Lincoln Riley earlier. He's a quarterback guru, so I'm sure he was in a lot of quarterback meetings or whatever. I'm sure Dion might have been at some defensive back meetings.
Oh, for sure.
But overall, like for the offense, for the receivers and the linemen and stuff like that, of course they knew Dion. And of course, he made himself well known to his team. Majority of the time was spent with
position coaches.
Yeah, position coaches. So I think that's what they attach to mostly.
And then,
if you look at a lot of recruits, yeah, they love the head coach. but the first person they meet is their position coach, and that's what they're going to spend the most of their time with. So if they connect with their position coach, then you pretty much got them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's as bad as people are making it out to be.
At the end of the day, right? We all in any in some way, form, or fashion are looking to elevate and climb to the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, the level of HBCUs has that the weight of a HBCU job doesn't carry the weight of a power five of a coach at a power five school. Um, Granted, it is both better, but they're both Division One football, which is the highest level of amateur sports. But at the same time, like if I have an opportunity, say it again.
To read the lines 1A and 1AA.
For sure, and huge difference. My the school the college that I attended was 1AA, and when it came to football, it was 1AA, D1AA, and unfortunately, we had some pro potential, some players that had pro potential, but if you put them at a power five school, I doubt if any of them would have seen the field. That's just my personal opinion. That's just my honest personal
And
opinion.
they got nothing to do. A lot of times that don't have a lot to do with talent. It's opportunity. So
Opportunity is
Power
everything.
Five schools, even at D1 schools, period. If you're not highly recruited, you have to have luck, opportunity, along with skill. Right? So you can be skilled, but you have to have luck and opportunity. Just let's think about it. Brian Robinson, he got recruited to Alabama. He went to Alabama. He had to wait 3 or 4 years before he even got on the field.
Yeah.
And he was recruited already by Alabama and gave us scholarship. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you have to have the opportunity also. And so he finally got his opportunity. He made it.
You got to make the best of. You got to make the best of each and every opportunity that you're ever
also
given.
say this, and Deion said something that's it was pretty profound and truthful. It was just truthful, right? And he said, I didn't do this for the money. I did this for the opportunity. Because if you look at it, Deion came from high school where he was actually an offensive coordinator after he wasn't a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
So Jackson State gave him a chance to head coach. If he had started out and went right to a Power Five or D1, they would have never gave him a head coaching job.
Oh hell no!
They would have gave him some assistant or a position coach.
He'd have been like an associate head coach or some shit.
But he didn't want it. So he went the route that he could find. So people was like, okay, well, he said he's going to do this, he said he's going to do that, he said he's going to do this. Understand this. As a head coach, you have to sell a dream to the faculty, all the faculty staff, the community, the school, to everybody, that you're going to turn everything around to even get the job. So you have to do that. You have to sell wolf tickets, basically. And I think he had every intention. But also, the coaching game is so fluid that, and he said it, you're either going to get eliminated or you're going to get elevated.
You elevated or terminated. One of the two.
That's it. There you go. And he said, I elevated before I got terminated. He found an opportunity. And I don't know how well, but he always got recruits coming. He already trying to get to, he got 2 elites coming from Jackson State itself that would have, and again, that Jackson State would have never had. It wasn't Deion. But these other recruits that he got, that goes there, would never happen without Deion. And I'm not sitting here trying to say that. I don't care either way, to be honest with you, about the Deion situation. I receive him as a coach, as a head coach, that's his opportunity. Just like any other head coach in the entire business of head coaching.
What's the difference between Deion going from Jackson State to Colorado than Urban Meyer leaving Florida and going to Ohio State.
I think you want better. What's the difference between Nick Saban leaving LSU after winning the championship and going to Alabama? You understand what I'm saying? Like before that, LSU won the championship a couple years ago with Joe Burrow now, but before that, that last one was Nick Saban.
Yeah.
So he went and he took about an opportunity at Alabama. And I say that because he won what 5, 6, 7, I don't know how many he won in Alabama. But he's been in the college playoffs every year except for this year. He's won the championship like every other year for the last 5 years or something like that. So we harping on Deion because he's black, because he did something great.
He did what you didn't want him to do, and he left, right? if you've never been in, I wouldn't even say that, right? So let me get my thoughts together, right? Because there's a lot of, like, what's the difference between him leaving and, granted, the kids that he recruited will have the opportunity to leave too, because it seems like if any coach does anything to a young man or young woman in collegiate sports nowadays, the first thing they want to do is run to the transfer portal. And what are we teaching our youth by doing that, right? Because it's going to be some days where you go to work and your boss going to say something to you, and you ain't going to be able to just go find another job or transfer divisions within your job, or try to go to get underneath somebody's wing or somebody's supervision. You got to deal with shit. Shit changes. And when shit changes, how are you going to act? Are you going to act accordingly? Are you going to be bold, or are you going to fold?
Okay. You know what? I always catch up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me, because he took an opportunity that was perfect for his situation, right? And another thing that I didn't,
that was beautiful.
And another thing that I didn't want, that I really didn't want to bring it into the thing, but we as African Americans, we try to backdoor our own people and get mad when our people move on to something bigger and better, right? So in Deion's contract, he was supposed to have gotten some of, or a percentage of, ticket sales. If he got like you know what I'm saying, like if they sold X amount of tickets. If I'm not mistaken, because like if you've seen footage of these games, stands are completely packed, standing room only, and he's done that. What, they went 11-0, so he's doing this at other people's venues as well. He's doing this at other games as well. He didn't get his money. So are you saying that I should? Allegedly, he didn't get his money. Allegedly, he didn't get his money. So allegedly, if I'm not getting my money, I'm not alleged. I got to go. You not holding up your end of the bargain. You not. And then don't call me wrong when I decide to sue you for the money that is rightfully owed to me. Granted, it's not about the money. It's about the principle. It's about standing on. It's about coming to an agreement, putting your name on that dotted line, and sticking to it's sticking to the script. You got to stick to the script. Once you go off script, I can go off script.
So let me say something real quick. Let's go back to the transfer portal. So it goes back to, I don't know, it goes back to the podcast we talk about the transgender athletes and stuff like that, and how when I think is when people put in rules in place, or exceptions, so to speak, they don't think about the whole picture before they do it. They just do it because it appeases a group of people or some people at the time that need to be appeased, right? Before they think about every effect it could have and who it doesn't appease or you know what I'm saying. So transfer portal initially is a very good thing for kids. And let me tell you why. Initially, until it started to get like it's tricky, right? Which should have been it should have been rules or it should have been set guidelines in place before they did it. Because I like the transfer portal initially was because pandemic. They wanted kids to be able to leave immediately and not lose eligibility and be able to still play and play out their eligibility in school, or not have to wait an extra year before they had to play again, right? Before they would play immediately, which I think is better because let's say I transfer, let's say I'm at Alabama and I'm not doing well at Alabama. This is just and I need to I just need a change of environment. I need to be able to compete somewhere else. And I just don't this is just not my environment. I thought it may be this just not where I want to be. And before the transfer portal like changed the rules or whatever, I transferred to a smaller SEC school or an ACC school or something like that. Well, I'm to the play where it's more of my environment and it's stuff that I, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going from a Division 1A to a Division 1A. Well, I'm gonna have to sit for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, a lot of shit can happen.
Oh, facts.
A lot of shit can happen. But now I can transfer and play immediately, and I won't lose any time because I mean, Ron Robinson came in as a rookie, got shot twice. Not saying that can happen, you know, but shit happens in the world.
Oh yeah, sure.
So you know, I think the transfer initially was a good idea. I think though, like you said, and I also like this, like so, if because schools do some grimy shit too, the coaches, right? They do, and like a position coach that may not have gotten along with the head coach, or may not have gotten along with faculty or staff or president or whoever, they be like, go, and I'm like, no, that's my man. It's like that's when I need to go where he going, right? Mm-hmm. Because that's who got me here. That's who I see every day. That's who helps me get to the top of my game. Like, I really want to go with him. But there's a flip side to it. And I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not saying anything about anything. I don't know people's reasoning for transferring, right? We'll never know because I'm not. Somebody said I can speculate all day long. But if a coach leaves, and I'm like, I don't want to be here no more because I don't get along with nobody else, or I just don't want to be here. I came because whatever. I just want to get to the NFL or whatever it is. But I ain't doing that, so I'm getting the fuck out of here. I think that's the wrong reasons. Like, I think you should give up on a thing that you had. But if it's a reason of environment and just you just not doing well in that environment, I believe you change your environment. Just like you brought up the job thing. I'm not gonna piss a fit because my boss told me to do something and I don't like it, and I'm gonna leave. But if I'm doing my job and I just don't like the environment, it might be toxic for me. I'm gonna make a change. I'm gonna go look for something else. I'm gonna go try to find another job. I'm gonna go try and maybe I need to transfer to another space in that job. But you can't just transfer because you don't like somebody. Sometimes you gotta have a reason. But if I go to the job instead of transfer, then I just want to leave this whole fucking job, and I do it because it's just not my environment. But if everybody did it because they kept the fit, because the boss didn't do something, nobody is being employed anyway. Really, because boss is gonna get on your fucking nerve.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
in closing, I'm gonna just say this about the Deion situation. Deion, you go up to Colorado, You sit in them band practices. You teach them people how to play your theme music, and when they play it, I ain't even gonna say it. I let Shannon already did it to you, so yeah. But stay 8 toes down, and yeah, man, continue to thrive, brother.
No, you didn't. Did you say 8 toes down?
Hey, I didn't say it. Shannon said it.
Wow. If you don't know, y'all lost 2 toes. Sorry,
hey, he laughing, joke about it. I can't.
Make sure you don't go too fast. Lose your balance. Anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to get it out there because I think a lot of people maybe don't even realize how tough it is to even be a head coach.
It's not even that. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Ain't they been offered an opportunity of that magnitude and just want to go ahead and jump and say that what they would do, not having no knowledge of what really is going on. There's no, bro. That's a no brainer. You give me Jackson State where, bro, the things that he did for that community in their time of need, bro.
Okay.
He needs to be praised, but y'all bashing this man. Like he paid for the meals for his players because he felt that the meals that the school was giving them was inadequate. So that means that means to me your food, but it's part of the facilities or whatever the case may be, right? But he's literally saying that I wouldn't put my kids through something like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and feed everybody else kids just to make sure that they have the nourishment to play a 60-minute football game. Come on, man, you can't. It don't get no realer than that. It don't get no better than that, man.
I feel like
he gave half of his $300,000 salary. Only like, granted, this man is a multimillionaire.
I also right.
Could he have given a little bit more? Maybe, but you not. But
at the
same time,
but he did though. But he did though. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Just because he didn't bring it right out his salary and give it straight to the school, does not mean he didn't give. You just gave an example of another way he gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. To be honest with you, like he gave a fuck about these kids. He could have said, "Nah, go to the cafeteria, eat." Shador, Shiloh, you come to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Travis, you come to the crib. But I can't feed all these things, but he did it anyway out of his own pocket. Not even out the 300,000, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a matter of fact, probably you the other half to feed the kids on you, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
So I wanted to say this. I think where people get it mixed up is Deion is not the same for all ACCs. So let's get that correct.
Yeah, that's first and foremost. He's not.
So just because he's at Jackson State, even if he's a state for a lot longer, what does that mean? He tried. He said, "I'm gonna try to get Jackson State to the level of." Well, first of all, we've done that. We tried that. It's been tried. FAMU was the first team. They were a juggernaut. You understand me? I mean, a juggernaut. They were killing everybody. Somebody said the rumors, man, FAMU might be going to Division One. They might do Division One. They played the Division One team and got creamed. And it wasn't even a Power 5 conference team. You understand what I'm saying? So it's still a difference.
There's levels to this shit, man.
If everybody knows their history, HBCU used to be the shit. But back in the day, when you had, because these PWIs did not want black players, they went to all these breaks went to HBCU. The PWIs caught on really quickly and was like, hold up, we're gonna ass beat by these HBCUs because they got athletes. Maybe we should let these motherfuckers in our school. Let's turn the tide because it turned the tide because at the time, which I think is fucked up. I mean, HBCUs didn't have as much power to get kids to the NFL. And I don't care what anybody says, but you start playing a game, 9 times out of 10, I ain't saying oh, 9 times out of 10, a kid is playing that game to get to the highest level of that game. Reality sets in at different points, and they start playing. They continue to play because they love it. You understand? So most of the time, 9 times out of 10, a kid starts to play a game when they're in their youth because they want to get to that high level. They never heard a kid or too many kids say, "Oh, I'm just playing football because I just want to play." No, they say, "I want to get to the NFL. What's your dream? I want to go to the NFL. What's your dream? I want to go to the NBA. I want to play Major League Baseball. I want to play basketball. I want to go to the NBA." That's what they do at 5, 6 years old. It doesn't happen all the time, but that's what it is. So they're gonna go to the best place possible to make them get there. Get there. Now, there are high recruits like Travis Hunter.
Yeah, for sure.
That take a flyer on Deion, whatever. And if Deion's still there, Travis is still there, and it ain't no doubt from high school Travis is gonna be in the NFL. He obviously, and I just read it saying he's the highest recruited DB of all time. And better grades than Patrick Peterson and some of these other ones that came out recent years. So he's gonna get to the NFL.
He's gonna get there regardless.
But as for like other recruits that are looking, and it's been a lot. Don't get me wrong, it's been a lot of legends, some Hall of Famers, really good players come from HBCU.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at them now, and there's a couple of them that I didn't know.
A lot of them. But at this point in time, if I go to Alabama and sit for 3 years and play my last year and while out, I'm going to get to the NFL. I can't do that at the age. 9 times out of 10, that's not going to happen. And if it does happen, I'm going to get picked in the middle of the late rounds. So I got to fight for my life again. But shit like Brian Robinson, like I said, last year, he falls out. He gets picked in the 3rd round. 3rd rounders are expected to make the roster in the NFL. They're expected to contribute in some way. Maybe not the first year, but they're expected to contribute. So I think they thought Deion was going to make it closer, make the competitive edge closer, and he may have. Who's to say he would have?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big reason too. They thought maybe that he might be the one.
I didn't know he went to HBCU. Michael Strahan, I didn't know he went to HBCU. He went to Texas Southern. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
And if you look at some of the great back in the day.
Oh, I'm looking at them now, man. And like the numbers of the people is crazy. So right now I'm looking, since we talking about blacks and black stuff. Yeah. I'm looking at I'm on Essence website right now. The number one. So here's to look at the 15 greatest NFL players that come from HBCU.
All right, let's go.
Number 1, who is it?
Oh, is it Earl?
Nope.
No. It ain't Jim.
Nope.
Jim didn't go there. I know I missed somebody. It's a running back.
Oh, nope.
Is that a running back?
Nope. The number 1 is not a running back.
What is it?
Wide receiver.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice, number 1.
Mm-hmm. He went to
Mississippi Valley State.
Yep. All right.
Walter Payton is number 2.
He went to.
Let's
put these people on the map too.
He went to Jackson State. He is SWAT.
Okay. Well, give me position. I think I can guess a couple of them.
Number 3 quarterback.
You there?
No.
War Moon.
No.
He's been there and War Moon. I think with HBCUs. No
Yep.
Warren Moon, but you got me stopped.
First black quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
The Williams.
Doug Williams with the Grambling.
Yep, that's correct. I forgot about the.
Number 4, Michael Strahan. This guy's old. He went to I don't even know because I don't know the dude. He looked like an offensive lineman.
You got a name?
Jackie Slater was a.
Oh
was a,
yeah, I played for the Minnesota Vikings, I think, right?
The Rams.
The Rams. Oh, recent. Yeah, he played for like 15 years or something like that.
Yeah. So he was a teammate of Walter Payton at Jackson State.
Okay.
Wide receiver for the Steelers.
Glenn?
No.
Recent?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
John Stallworth. He went to Alabama A&M.
Okay.
Oh wow. I don't know what position he played, but Harry Carson went to South Carolina State.
Linebacker for the Giants.
Giants, yes. Number 8 is a defensive end. 85 Bears. Richard Dent.
Okay.
Um.
Look at that knowledge. You see that? I got a little bit of it.
He was an offensive lineman and became the first black coach.
Oh shit, that's a good one. Offensive lineman became the first black coach.
And he coached the Raiders.
First black head coach. Oh, Art Shell.
Number 10, tight end.
What school you go to?
That's a big giveaway.
All right. That Gates. Recent old.
Fairly recent, but he do what we do. He talk a whole bunch of shit.
Oh, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, Shannon went to Savannah State.
His brother with it. I wonder what anyway.
Outside linebacker for the Colts.
I don't know.
Robert Mathis went to Alabama A&M.
Mathis, yeah.
Alabama A&M.
He actually played, but it was in a 3-4, I think.
Yeah, one of the greatest safeties to ever play the game is next.
Oh, not me though. He
No.
was Miami. Probably not. Well, he's black.
Arizona Cardinals.
This is recent.
Oh.
Aeneas Williams.
Aeneas Williams.
He actually, fun fact,
with the Southern.
right? Fun fact, he actually played corner most of his life. That's crazy.
He did transfer. He did move over.
He was like Rod Woodson. He played
Yes.
At a Hall of Fame level, and then moved to safety and still played at Hall of Fame level.
Yeah, hell yeah. Wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, I know this one. It was a little while ago, right?
Yeah.
87?
No.
No.
Oh, you said 87? Yeah.
Number was 87. Brooks.
No.
Wasn't Robert Brooks?
Nope. Went to Alcorn State.
Oh, he went there. Probably went there with Stephen there too, did he? But I don't know who the wide receiver is.
Donald Driver.
Yep.
Quarterback for Alcorn State.
Yeah, see, we there. I think they played together, though, if I'm not mistaken.
This guy is like he's defensive end, like Hall of Fame guy, bro.
Played for. You give me college or the.
I can't remember what team he played for, but the Chargers. He played with the Chargers.
You was there?
Yes. Oh.
I
Deacon Jones.
Ooh, did he never stand up?
Yep, and he went to
He's probably still Curtis.
yeah, and he went to South Carolina State University before transferring to Mississippi Valley State. So, we got some good they put out good people, man. We put out good talent, but if you want it, my thing is honestly, if you want the exposure and you want to make a childhood dream come true, you got to go where the media and the spotlight will be on you. So, and that's another thing. Deion Sanders book College Game Day to Jackson State University. First time at a HBCU.
Probably, Also, now let's think about it. Now he did bring some fans, right?
Who?
So Jackson State.
Who? Okay.
So let's think about this. He kind of did. So now, no matter what, good, bad, or different, whoever goes in now is going to have the
Agreed. At least for the next 2-3 years.
Because they're going to figure out if Deion leaving had a negative impact on their football record, or if it made their program ascend to a level where they stay good. So it's going to be eyes on them for the next couple of years. Right? So if you're a recruit, Jackson State just opened up to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because now you're going to still have eyes. You're going to have that media exposure. You're going to have that. Them scouts looking like, did Deion leave because there's no talent, or did Deion leave just because of a better opportunity, or what? Let's check them out because they got some recruits down there.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right, so we're going to pivot on to the NFL right now. So right now we're in the thick of things right now.
It's getting very interesting, man.
So let me ask you this question. This is a hot take right now. NFC East.
Everybody going.
You got that ching.
Yeah, I think everybody going.
Now here's the thing. I don't think everybody's going because
who not going?
I don't know.
Phillies winning the division. Phillies in the division. Winning the division.
I think. Here we go. You got me on record. I think, even though they beat us, the Giants are going to continue to stumble on down. Because before they beat us, they had won for one time the last 5 games. They were on their way down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Detroit.
Hey, they hoop.
Detroit has 3 games left that conceivably they're going to be favored in because they play teams that are right there with them or was with them in the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's kind of like,
yeah, I'm usually sleep.
Yeah, me too. Conceivably, that was there with them before you hit the hot streak, right? But now they're much better. They're a much better team than the last 3 teams that they played. I thought last night, I think the next team, can't remember who they play, may conceivably have a chance, but I think that's the only team that really didn't have a chance to beat them in the next 3 games. So I think they're going to win the next 3 games, which means that Washington and the Giants have to win 2 out of the 3 for they got both of them to win before both of them to go. If Detroit win all 3, they got to win all 3. I just think the Giants are not good enough on offense. They don't have enough weapons on offense to win all 3 of the games in a row. I think even if Washington this weekend, they're going to win their last 2 games because Cleveland is Cleveland right now, and Deshaun is still rusty. He's still rusty. And I just think he's going to be right till next season anyway, because he just needs the games under his belt. He's been gone for a while. And Dallas, they don't care because they already clinched. They can't get to number 1. They are locked into what they are just about. Nobody's going to catch them. So why would they need to beat us? Why would they need to play us? Why would they need to put their starters out there? And because they got bigger plans. You understand what I'm saying? Even though we're not going to talk about that, they got bigger plans. They want to rest their starters so that in the playoffs in the playoffs, they'll be cool. They don't want to risk anybody getting hurt. I.e. Pollard or somebody like that. Maybe Zeke.
That's fucked up. You said maybe Zeke. Hey, how do you? I'm still trying to.
But I think see what I think it's I think the Giants are going to be the ones that fall out. That's just my opinion.
All right, so Philly, Dallas. Who's coming out of the North?
So it's right now. This is a clinch right now. Philly. The number 2 is Minnesota. The number 3 is.
Bro, speaking of which, sidebar. Bro, we just should have paid that man this money, man.
Do you know we had paid that man? We had gave that man a contract at the time. You know how much we making right now?
Shit, he making it now.
No. When we first had a chance to pay him, right now he probably be making as much as Carson Wentz right now with us. Because when we had a chance to, one of the highs around that time was like $25 million a year. So think about that. We put him in a six-year contract, 25 a year. It probably would escalate right down to about 28, 29.
Right.
That's how much we pay Carson. But because he went to Minnesota later after 2 franchise jumps, that average 28 and 30. Now he making 37, 35, 30, whatever million, and he's still not one of the highest paid quarterbacks. He's still under Kyler Murray.
They paid that man Mahomey that money,
but he's still behind them dudes like that. So you're right. At the beginning, when we should have signed him, we should have signed him. But,
Washington sports for that ass.
That's how I know. But,
so you got Minnesota number 2. Who's number 3? Who's coming out of the South?
Well, they got right now is Tampa Bay, but it's another jump.
I got them crumbling.
So 1, 2, and 3 are locked right now. 1, 2, 3 are locked. I don't know who it is right now, but 1, 2, 3, and 5. So 1, 2, 3. Who's the third? Who's the third seed?
Let me pull up Aspen.
Yeah, pull up Aspen right quick. Because it's not the South, it's the North. So it's not the North because Minnesota's not the North. Oh, the West. It's the 49ers.
Hey, they scary, man.
The 49ers are locked.
They scary.
So the only thing in question right now is 4 with Tampa and the South. Because they're 1 game ahead right now. And then the last 2 seeds, which are, like I said, and I think the only viable threat is Detroit. And right now it's a 3-horse race with 2 seeds. Detroit, Giants, and Commanders.
So as of right now, if the playoffs started today, Philly gets that first round bye. The Commodores play Minnesota. The Giants have San Fran, and Dallas will play Tampa Bay. In the AFC, now this shit is
That's where the party is.
Oh man, it's good. It's good over there.
Yeah.
So Buffalo sitting at 11-3, which is the second best team in the league. They have a first round bye, right? Number 7 against number 2. You got Miami against Kansas City.
What's Kansas City record though?
11-3.
See, so that can change.
Like I said, if it started today.
Yeah, it started today. Okay.
You got the Chargers playing the Bengals.
So the Bengals are locked in number 3.
10-4.
Because the Chargers are 8-6.
Yes.
Okay.
And then number 4 is a good one. I want to see this game again so bad. Baltimore, Tennessee.
Oh, that's all.
Baltimore,
Let's go with
Tennessee.
the game. I like it. I like it. I could do that.
So
I'm gonna think today. Check this out. Okay? So we just drop a little back there. Yeah, I can deal with this for another few minutes. Um, quarterbacks in the NFC. How many quarterbacks? And don't look it up. I just want to see if you can do it off your head.
okay.
How many quarterbacks in the NFC playoffs right now have been drafted in the first round?
No. No. When did that get drafted?
I can't tell you that because that was mess up my question.
Can I look at the teams? I'm forgetful.
All right, here we go. I got you.
No, hold on.
First is Philly. Second is Minnesota. Third is San Francisco. Fourth is Tampa.
One.
Oh,
Daniel Jones.
no. Oh, yeah, Dave Jones. Look,
Yeah, Daniel
one.
Jones.
Right. So you got a second rounder, a fourth rounder.
And the last pick, you got the last pick in the draft.
You got the last pick in the draft. We got the sixth rounder. We got a fourth rounder. We got the first rounder in Dave Jones, and we got undrafted in Heineken. How many in the AFC are in the first round? First round quarterback. You got to look.
None.
All
Hold on.
of them in the AFC are first round quarterbacks.
Who's Tennessee's quarterback?
Tannehill, he's like 13th or something.
Shut up.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Damn, Josh Allen.
Yep.
Tui Tagovailoa. Did I say that right?
So,
Tua Tagovailoa.
you know,
I thought that was the name, man.
it's too you got me messing up there.
Tagovailoa.
Wait a minute, listen. And I used to be bad at names. Tua. Tagovailoa.
That's what I said.
No, that is not. Let me first say, this is the replay.
You got Mahomes.
Yeah, first round. End of the first round.
And you got Lamar that should have been drafted way higher than what he did.
Both of them.
Shout out to Ozzy for that pick.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's wild. That was his last first round pick.
You know, NFC is totally different from the AFC quarterbacks. Like NFC fired him, apparently, and the AFC just picked right in the first round. That's all. They just get the right guy in the first round. You know
Nah, that's well technically. Well, yeah. I can't even say that because he was a member of the AFC when he got drafted last.
So,
Tom.
Yeah. No, Tom was 6th round. The Purdy is the.
I thought he was the second. Nah, I thought he was the second to last.
Purdy is the relevant. He was last pick for San Francisco.
For San Francisco.
Tom was the 6th round pick.
Oh, I thought he was 7th round.
Another.
It don't matter. He still the fucking GOAT was picked on day 3.
Another fun fact is, well, not when he was picked. I'll tell you that about the other minute. Another fun fact is that Tom never started in Michigan. Well, not the whole year.
Right. He was going back with Chad Henne, right?
Yeah, I think so. Right. Just one. Yeah. No, Chad Henne, I think.
Chad.
Also, back when Tom got drafted, I believe it was still one day.
7 rounds?
Did nobody really know the way to do it now? I remember watching the draft on a Saturday. All fucking day.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Those were the good old days.
Like first round come on like 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, something like that, and it would not go up until almost midnight. And I remember watching the draft when the Redskins kept came back and got back to everything. I fell asleep twice during the first round. Still got that pick.
I'm gonna tell you the pick. I'm gonna tell you the worst draft that I remember, bro. And I was so pissed. I think it was the 2000 and it was I want to say like 2003, 2004 draft. When did we pick Rob Gardner? That was 03, right?
Somewhere around there. I don't know.
Because I was pissed, right?
Yeah.
I was pissed, bro. Because the very matter of fact, I gotta look at this shit up right now.
So another thing is, right? The
It was 2000. Hold on.
so check this shit
It
out.
was 2001. 2001. But that's right. I'm sorry. I lied. It was 2001 because that was the year I watched the greatest football team or sports team of all time win the national championship. You already know it, bro. That 2001 team, bananas.
Greatest team ever, but okay.
You tripping? What team is better than that team, bro?
91 Alabama.
Who was on that team?
Oh, I was
Exactly.
oh, but
You had to think.
oh no.
Ask me who's on that 2001 Hurricane
I'm
team.
tell you why. Alabama had Antonio Lango. They had what's his name? They just they had another defensive tackle. They had some great, but they put Gino Toretta, Miami, who was supposed to be the greatest quarterback in that time, won the Heisman and everything, and they beat that Bama to death. You know what I mean? They beat them so bad that year. It made no sense. That team, and I'll be honest with you, that Miami team that they beat was amazing. But they shut them down. That's actually when I came out Alabama. They shut them down so bad. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Which is interesting because I actually became a Florida State fan in '89. And I saw this Alabama team come out. I was like, damn, I don't know what the fuck to do. So they became a second team at that point. That's Florida State. Boy, Florida State had a nice team with Peter Ward.
I ain't even gonna lie. I did hate when we played them.
Johnny Ward. Uh, Ekwan Bowden. That was a nice team. But who's on the Alabama team? 2001.
2001, bro. You had Vince Wilfork in the trenches. You had Sean Taylor and Ed Reed. You had Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, and you had who's the other running back?
Yes, I know.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's the team that the next year is when they play. Is that the next team when they play Ohio State and what you call it the next year? And Willis McGahee got hurt. Is that when that happened? When they played Ohio State and what's the boy name? So that was like 2003, I think. You know what I'm talking about? What's the dude's name?
All right, so you had Willis McGahee, you had Najee Davenport, Andre Johnson, Ken Dorsey was the quarterback, Frank Gore. How the fuck did I forget Frank Gore? You had Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis.
Yeah.
Oh man, Corey, you had Carlos Joseph, Chris Meyer, Brian McKenzie, who never gave up a sack. That is, I think his whole career. You had Roscoe Parrish, that was my guy. You still had Jeremy Shockey.
He's little number one, right?
Huh?
He wasn't one, right?
Who?
Roscoe.
Yeah. No, 84.
No,
When he got to the league, he wore number 1.
oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. Like that team was
Nah,
that shit was crazy, bro. Phil Buchanan.
Oh, yeah, that was my guy. That was my guy. I like Philip.
Bro, that, bro.
And of course, you know, I had an affinity for Shyt and Avery was amazing.
DJ Williams, Jonathan Vilma.
Yeah, I like DJ Williams.
DJ Williams, monster, bro.
I mean, he was better than Derek Brooks, but okay.
Nah, Derek was different, bro.
It was
Derek
different.
bro.
Uh,
Derek was definitely different.
so, who?
Jeremy Shockey, Kellen Winslow.
Correct.
Yes. That Ohio.
Okay, so is that
I want to be 1 year and go to the league.
So that had to be 2004 because that's when McGahee got snapped in that championship game.
Yep.
It was a couple of times. Now let me tell you about Willis McGahee. Let me tell you about Maurice Clarett. Maurice Clarett and Mike Williams for USC. Mike Williams,
Yeah, the big receiver, the one to Detroit.
Yeah, they got holes. It wasn't Maurice Clarett's fault. They got holes. What happened was he got won a suit against the NFL to say, oh, well, in court it says that
he was 3 years removed from school or some shit like that.
No, but he wanted to go to the NFL, so they did the. It's a law. Basically, it's a law. Once you turn 18, you cannot be refused
employment.
Right. So he used that, and it worked. It worked. So when it worked, when they reversed it, they said they could go to the NFL. So he entered his name. Him and Mike. Wait, Mike, you know Mike. Mike was Mike was 6'5", 215, and he could go.
No, he was a dog.
He was enough. He was a freshman, but he was big enough. So that's the fight. So NFL says you're not big enough, you're not mature enough, your body's not mature enough to get into the NFL and take this kind of salary. So Maurice Clarett meant otherwise because he was a sophomore, I think, but he was 235 or something like that, and he was already had the most rushes in the nation or something like that, right? So Mike Williams was like, I'm gonna follow. What happened was they both got agents. They shouldn't have. They should have just played the process up, which means that it automatically made them ineligible to come back. They went on. They overturned the rule. Which means they made them ineligible. They fought it, and I think they almost got back in, but they didn't. Never back in.
Yeah, the NCAA wasn't going for it.
I thought it was fucked up though because they just didn't even have enough time to do anything for them because it got overruled in like a month later or not even a month later. So I don't blame them. I don't blame them. The Mike Williams trained the whole year. Maurice Clarett did not. I do remember that. He didn't. So Mike Williams got to the league. I think Maurice has some trials, but and I watched that story about when he first got there. Oh man, they thought it's over. Maurice Clarett. And they won it. Did they beat the Miami team that year?
The next year, yeah.
When Bruce got hurt, whatever.
Yep.
That was the best game. I actually won. Like, he won that game. Because,
how did that feel saying that?
Yeah, it's I did want to win that game. But that wasn't the win that game.
But yeah, man. So
anyway, that's it.
Yeah,
we gonna about to sign off in a minute. You know what I'm saying? We here for Wink's birthday. We about to go out here, probably get the town a little bit. Maybe I don't know. Can you see us something? No.
If not, you know what I'm saying, just scratch your ass and keep on moving.
Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how we gonna roll with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but sent a birthday text, wrote on my wall, sent the DM, whatever the case may be. Know that y'all are greatly appreciated. I wouldn't be here without a lot of y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Appreciate you around.
Hey, I try, brother.
Yeah, appreciate y'all listening to us rap along about some sports shit.
Yeah.
We probably could have got through more, but we got some stuff that we just want to get off our chest. You know what I'm saying? So we came in this motherfucker to get it off our chest. And that's what we do. So we thank y'all. And we appreciate y'all listening. And, you know, last show of the year.
See y'all in 2023.
That was fair for 5 hours. Look for a big show in 2023. We're going to do another big collab like we did for the first show of the year. We'll have a panel. We'll try to have a panel. We'll have that's some shit coming up in 2023. Like you'll have some Venus versus Mars type shit. Women are from Venus, niggas are from Mars, you know, type shit. We're gonna have some.
I can't wait for the field trips.
We're gonna have some field trips probably coming this summer. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have. I'm gonna try to get some special guests in this moment, right? You know what I'm saying? Some internet famous people. You know, I'm just trying to get them. So 2023.
You are now tuned in to the Talk Your Shit podcast.
Yeah, that didn't go the way it planned. We still didn't. We didn't work on the technical difficulties. Nah, it was it, but you can't hear it. I don't know where the speakers is.
Oh, I can hear it. They heard it.
Oh,
they heard it. I don't know if you either, but they heard it.
I usually be able to hear it. I couldn't hear it today.
You gotta put on the headphones today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So tonight, we're gonna just sign off and say, hey.
2023, see y'all, man. Y'all be easy.
You are now tuned in to the Talk Your Shit podcast.
Talk that shit. Yeah. Bitch, I been going. Yeah.
Damn.